Most people think big stages change lives. The international conferences, the national competitions, and the big leadership titles. We imagine that those moments are what shape who we become. But in my experience, it's not the big stages that change you. It's the small rooms that no one usually talks about. Okay, so small rooms are basically the PSs where you face CIT out of PS. It's basically a room where everyone seems smarter than you. It's basically a competition where you are basically sure that you will use. Like a discussion where you don't fully understand what's being said. Like those are one of the most uncomfortable rooms one can be in. And I think that's where the real growth actually begins. And it is not because someone wins in, it's not because like you can think you can just win in those rooms easily. It is basically that you are forced to think differently in those rooms. Okay, some of the most important moments in my life didn't look impressive from the outside. They weren't big wins or major titles. Like they weren't the moments like where everyone remembered like that yeah that Karan did this or Karan did that. Like they were the moments when I was the least experienced person in that room. Like I was sitting in a competition room where I barely knew half the answers. And like quite ironically, wondering even if I deserved to be in that room, joining a team where everyone seemed more confident than me, taking on responsibilities I wasn't sure I was ready for. At the time, those moments felt awkward, sometimes even embarrassing. But looking back, those were the rooms that quietly changed me, not the big stages, not the impressive moments people notice, but just the small rooms where I almost didn't belong. We like we often chase big opportunities because they look impressive. The ones that sound important when we talk about them, the ones that look good on your resume, CV, or LinkedIn, the ones that feel like a success. But by the time we reach the big stage, the real growth has already happened, maybe somewhere smaller. The transformation happens much earlier in the rooms where we are not the best. We don't fully feel prepared, and we have more questions than just answers. These are the rooms that build confidence, that build direction, and that quietly shape who we become. So instead of asking, what's the most impressive opportunity we can get? Maybe the better question is that what's the smallest room that scares me just enough to grow out of it? Because in the end, the big stages don't shape us, small rooms do, the ones we almost didn't enter. Thank you.